Hello everyone, Drell from Sungrand here, developer of the Silver Falls games, and I'm almost ready to launch the upcoming Halloween special homebrew game for the PlayStation Vita. Again, um, ever since I started working on my first 3DS game, Three Down Stars, people have been asking me to bring a game to the Vita. People especially wanted me to bring Three Down Stars to the Vita, but that game will remain Nintendo exclusive. But this is the next best thing. Um, the Vita won the poll for homebrew game for this Halloween. I really enjoy Halloween. It's just such a great vibe, and I generally try to do something free, something cool for homebrew just to help celebrate Halloween with people around the world who also enjoy the vibe of Halloween. And this year, we'll have a brand new, a Vita exclusive. The story is canonical, and the events of all that tie in to the games, but it will be Vita exclusive. What I have to finish now is every time you enter the mountains at night, the resources there get randomized. You can pick up ammunition, weapons, resources that'll be out in the mountains. Those get randomized every time you head up into the mountains, so you'll find different things as you explore. So I'm just placing those. I've added a couple enemies that were not previously, because this is running on the same framework as Three Down Stars on the 3DS. There are some enemies that didn't exist in that game that have come from some of the other Silver Falls games, like White Inside Its Umbra on the Wii U. So I've added them to this game, and I created that one new enemy as well. So I just need to test them. I have to create their hitboxes and their AI procedures and their behavior. So I just need to make sure they work properly, they function as intended, they don't crash. And I've just added a couple weapons, just some minor things. You know, there isn't a huge amount, but I just need to make sure they work properly. The Tri-Rang is one of the throwing weapons from Gaiden Deathly Delusion Destroyers, and I wanted to add that in here. I just love the idea of sticking three throwing knives together and calling it a Tri-Rang and thinking, there we go, that's a throwing weapon. So all that's left now is to just finish testing that and to finish implementing enemy generation. So the game will sort of detect what you're doing as you're exploring the mountains, and it'll generate enemies every so often, depending on what you're doing and how things are going. So I just need to double check all of that is working, and probably within 2 days I'll be able to launch this. There's a significant amount of story that I wrote that I won't be able to put into the game for the first build launch, the first version that launches. So basically all the story that I wrote, I don't have time to put it into the game. There are characters that I wanted to appear that won't be able to be in the game. There's a certain number of features, quite significant, unique features that I would have to do some programming that I just don't have time to do that. I took about a week off of my active development schedule to just work on this stuff. I've been staying up very late, and I'm starting to feel the effects of that. I think I'm still not like 100% recovered from when I produced the final games for the 3DS and Wii U. I created 6 new games within 10 months and had them launched, and that while it took a significant chunk out of my health, and I have sort of made efforts to recover from that. Once I did a couple late nights working on this. I was up until about 1:30 some nights, and I was up first thing in the morning to work on it. I started feeling the effects of that, and normally that's something that wouldn't really bother me, but I think because I'm really only, it's about half a year removed from when I was working that very damaging schedule producing those games. I think maybe I haven't, really, really regenerated enough to be able to work like that again. So it was a bad idea for me to work that hard on this. But again, I wanted to make it something good for Vita users. I wanted a lot of content in it. I want it to be fun, but I really need to get back to my commercial work creating Switch games. I won't be making money off of this. This is free. I just want people to enjoy this. So that's where we are. I really just need about a solid day's worth of work to finish implementing and testing some final things. and then we'll launch this. I need to record 3 tracks of music, the title music, and some other stuff. So I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do all of that work tomorrow, a little bit of testing, and then I'll launch the game. And then we have the rest of October to enjoy the Halloween vibes. So thanks, everyone. I hope you are looking forward to that. I've done the very best that I could, but I hope you understand that there's a significant amount of story and features and polish that I won't be able to put on launch day. But if there's any interest, if we have, if my commercial titles are selling well enough, if I've got support on Kickstarter, I'll be able to spend more, not Kickstarter, Patreon. Wow, on that, I've pushed myself a little too hard in terms of work this week. If we have more support on Patreon, I'll be able to spend more time on the free homebrew games. This is something that I can update long term for years and years. I can keep adding new content. I can keep improving it. So thanks for all of your messages and your support. I hope you're looking forward to that. This will be available free to everyone. I'll have that to download on the Silver Falls game website. Okay, take care, everyone, and please keep an eye out. I will be launching this very soon, within 2 days. This should launch. Take care, everyone. Thank you. I'll see you around.